Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter, he seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into lethal counter-attacks too.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kimmich plays a clever pass. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Plays it into the box. Forward it goes. How about a shot? Has a pop! Finds himself eased off the ball. He's gone for it! Gnabry with good energy in defence as well.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Out of play for a goal kick. Cuts it out. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Deftly done. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Pings it out wide. Rice. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball. So it is still 0-0. This could spell danger. Shapes to shoot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Rice. Keeper's ball. Rice. Kimmich. Kimmich brings the ball forward. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. That is terrific skill. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Real chance! It's there!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always a real treat. And when it's one of your top talents who delivers it, it just seems to fuel confidence that little bit more.
Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And it's played forward. It's one! They've done it! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again!
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
It hurls himself at it! It's in! And right on half-time, that is... And we hit half-time, so a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Davis, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full-contact contest. Well played, he saw that coming. Rice. Gnabry. Kane.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Towering header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Get a throw in. And it's Gnabry. Decent looking ball. Big chance! That's a fine save!
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Played out to the right. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gnabry. And here's Kane.
PES United are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's gone direct. Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
And that's been won straight back. Gnabry. Rice. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Plays it out to the flank. Plays it in. And that should be the keeper's. Now it's Kane. Could move up a gear here. Well read, he sorted that out. Tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. And it's Gnabry.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Gnabry. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. He spotted the run and played him through.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. And it's been taken straight back. And the weighted pass. And here's Muller. Kane. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Rice. And the finish! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And And that is it, the referee has seen enough. So they bask in their win, a genuinely professional performance and a result which is well deserved. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, at the moment, Peter, if you want an outfit to win on the road, I'd pick this lot. Thoroughly professional and disciplined.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.